Hey, thanks for tuning in. This is three things for the week of August the 2nd. Three things to enhance life, enhance home, and enhance your knowledge of Alaska real estate. I'm Ken Hagler, the Alaskan Realtor, and I'm glad that you tuned in today. I want to jump right to this. This is a no edit thing, kind of like basically my vlog each week that we're going to talk about a little bit of things in my life, little things in home, and a little things about real estate. Pretty simple to the point. And it's a way for you to be able to stay up on what's happening in the market and things to encourage along the way. If you know a little bit about my story, I was a pastor for almost 30 years, so there's a big part of my life that I love to encourage people along the way. So I start with enhancing life. And today I want to share from my notes one of the thoughts that I got from a book that I've been reading using my Hoopla app that I learned from another book that I'm trying to remember. Was it Miracle Morning? And this book is called The Slight Edge, and it's been an incredible book. Nope, Ricky Carruth is who read this one and shared with me. The steps of success are easy to do and just as easy not to do. That is so true, and I learned that as a pastor, but I'm learning it all the more as a realtor. And a great story that they share in the book is the story of two frogs that were out exploring the world. They went to a farm and they found a pail, and they just jumped into it because they were just jumping everywhere. The pail was full of cream. They were so excited that they had found this pail full of cream, and they started drinking. They thought they were in heaven. And then they realized after drinking a little bit that they were stuck. They were trapped. They couldn't get out of the pail that they were now in. And so they began to swim about. As they did, one of them said to the other one, "There's no way we're going to get out of here. I'm just going to give up." And his brother said, "No, don't give up. We can keep doing this. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming." Kind of sounds like Dory from Finding Nemo. And the other one said, "Nope, I'm going to give up." And so he just gives up and he sinks down into the cream. The second one didn't quit. He kept kicking. He kept paddling. He kept kicking. He kept paddling. Just little bit. He was just a little frog. Finally, he got to the point that he was so exhausted and tired after all of that kicking that he realizes that he can't go any farther. And as he puts his webbed foot down, he hit something solid. All the kicking of that cream, he had churned it into butter, and that gave it just enough thickness that he could get out. Sometimes we ignore the little things that we can do to make success happen and good things happen in our life. It's just the little things. We get to choose our heart. So that quote again, the steps of success are easy to do and just as easy not to do. Pick the steps. Now, turning to the next one is enhancing your home. And I'm going to try and grab a picture for the video here that is a plant that I've had from my first wife, Heather, that she got when she was in college. And I have kept nurturing it throughout the years. It's older than my kids. But one of the things that will enhance your home in just a really simple way is to keep some real true house plants around. Not the fake things, though you may not have a green thumb and it might be tricky. Find a plant that works for you. This little plant just keeps going, and it's put off shoots, and I've transplanted and I've kept going. But there's a lot of things that houseplants will do for your home. Number one, it improves the air quality for sure. It also is something that enhances the overall decor of your home. Having real plants makes a big difference. And I'm a guy, okay, but it reminds me of the world that we live in, and it connects us back and centers us back on the natural world, which can be easy to forget about. So just a couple of things to think about when it comes to having a plant. It also can be a companion, and a lot of people talk to plants. I always try to talk to my plants. I know they never talk back to me, but it's always great to see them growing and getting stronger, and to apologize to them when I don't water them as much as I should. So one of those great little simple ways that you can enhance your home. Now, the third one, I'm going to look at my notes because this is important. I want to make sure you get these things right, particularly as it relates to real estate and enhancing your knowledge of the real estate market, particularly here in the Anchorage area as it relates to property taxes. And this is important for us to know that this week we could see significant changes this week and into the next, that our property tax bills that are coming due might be at a place where we're going to see some changes. That means the amount of property taxes that homeowners will have to pay may be different than it was before. We're going to have to see what it looks like. So it's important for you as a homeowner to pay attention to that here in the Anchorage area, to stay informed about the changes, because these things might impact your finances. So make sure that as you do that, you are looking at that bill, going online. Don't hesitate to call the municipality and ask questions if you have them along the way. Now, a couple of things that relate to the market itself. It is worth noting, and this is important, that property values for single-family homes in Anchorage saw an average increase of over 8% in the city's 2022 property assessments. That's where we're likely going to see some increases, so be aware that. If you're interested in buying a home in Anchorage and you need a realtor, I'm the guy to call. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and whack that bell icon like we do salmon every summer. And make sure that you DM me or send me an email. My contact information below is in the contact comments area. So make sure that you do that today or anytime that you happen to be watching the video. But you need to make informed decisions, and we need to make sure that you're aware of those things. So definitely reach out. Keep in mind that this is a great time to be coming to Alaska. This is the summer months, and Anchorage and throughout this wonderful state of ours, there's a lot of great outdoor activities. So make sure that you go over and check out any of the Chamber of Commerce sites, not just about the small businesses, but that is where a lot of the tourist business, some of the best ones that you're going to find, are going to be there. And you can go to any of those and find those out. If you go to my town tours, you'll find links to those as well. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. The week of August the 2nd, this is our 3 things that you ought to know. We'll be back again next week. I hope that you had a chance to check out the short that I shot that was just about the 3 cheapest places that you can live in Alaska. I'm going to go a little bit more into detail on that, some of the different communities around our state based on cost of living and home values, and kind of put that in there. Not just as a fun thing, but a way for you to be able to compare the different areas. And if you haven't checked out my cost of living in Anchorage, I'm going to be adding more videos like that one that relate to our town tours. I've got another town tour that I'm working on that's in the hopper. So anyway, you have a great week. Make sure that everything you do helps to enhance life, enhance home, and enhance your world and your understanding of Alaskan real estate.